Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are gonna get ready, and as we get ready, we are going to talk. We are gonna be talking about how to take back your life, because I had a little bit of epiphany this morning and I want to share that story with you because I was almost going through it and then I said absolutely not today. So I am getting ready because I have a podcast day today. I'm gonna record I'm gonna try to record 2 episodes, which is not that much different than one, but I talk a lot on my podcast, so doing 2 in a day, like I don't ever really do that, but I feel like that's what I want today to be. As we get ready, let's chat. Also, I was not even planning on filming this video until I thought about it as I was doing hot yoga today, and I said, absolutely, we need to get on the camera, we need to talk about this. And I did want to vlog this weekend, but I just didn't really know what to vlog. I was gonna vlog like different habits that helped me glow up, like from my hair, my skin, and my body, because I think that I have really good tips, but it started to feel like that was a project that I didn't want to stress myself out with on the weekends. I don't know why. Sometimes that's how it happens when you're a creator. Sometimes when you have ideas, they sound really good, but then if you're like a perfectionist and you get too much in it and you're like planning too much, I don't like it. Sometimes I have to do it, yes, but the best content, in my personal opinion, always comes from when I am really feeling the thing, or I just went through it, or even if I'm not going through it, I have maybe given somebody advice, or it's just top of mind and I feel like I can talk about it. And listen, if you watch my videos all the time, you already know what this is and what this is doing. Can we comment down below and let me know? Pause the video and type out what you think this is, and then play the video, and then I'm gonna say it. I already know you guys are right, but for those that might be new or don't know, I am slicking back my hair. So when I put glue on my hair, not glue, my gosh, gel on my hair, the Got2b glue, I like slick it all back and then I lay this flat on my hair, and that's how I get the slick back look, okay? If you struggle with having your hair slicked back, y'all need to do something like this, like a headband or something, and get that like dry on your hair. If you don't, especially me, because I have naturally curly hair, like my curl pattern is 4BC. If I do not lay my hair a certain way, my hair will go wavy, which is cool. It's actually very cool, but that's what happens when you have a gel solution or like a water-based hair product, but you're trying to slick down your hair with it, especially if you have any sort of wave or curl in your hair, it's not gonna go straight unless you have the right ratio of it being like wet but also drying at the same time. Anyways, you didn't come here to hear about that, did you? So this morning I wasn't really feeling the best. Mind you, the sun was not out, and it always affects my mood, which I'm trying to like stop identifying with that, because the more you identify as being somebody who is, you know, lazy, or oh, I can't do it unless the weather is nice, or like things like that, you tend to just live it out. It's fine to identify as things, but sometimes it's just like relax, like you can do hard things, which is not that hard. But I was feeling a little bit down, and I was kind of like stressing about, so I wasn't stressing, but like I was just overthinking and thinking too much in general this morning about work things that I like really like wanted a certain way and this, that. And I think also just like when you have to plan certain content and stuff, I don't know, I get really, it's not overwhelmed because I'm a good worker, but I just be getting in my head because I'm a thinker. But when you think a lot, sometimes you can think yourself into feeling not so good. And I started to feel not so good. And I got to a point where it's like, all right, it's either gonna be a good day or I'm about to spiral. And so I was talking to my somatic therapist. Well, she's not like technically even my somatic therapist anymore because like we're friends, but which is even better because I have a psychotherapist, but also she is like such an important part of my entire life that I get more out of her than ever, even just like knowing her as only my somatic therapist and going to her sessions. So, and I go to her women's circles and stuff like that. So anyways, she is always reminding me to feel my feelings, and like we don't demonize feelings, and we feel things and we feel it in the body and this, that, which I'm an advocate for because I have healed so many things by like softening and feeling my emotions and not suppressing things and not trying to drive myself into a wall by like thinking positively or just being strong. So I'll always advocate for that. Always, 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 always. And there's always a time and place. But I was feeling in my bones, like my intuition was like, I don't want to do that right now. I was thinking, I can decide in a split second right now how my day goes. I can decide right now that we're gonna go in this energy of like feeling your feelings and don't resist and being okay with being not okay. That's how you feel a little bit better, by the way, if you're gonna do this emotional side, which is like when you stop resisting the fact that you feel like crap, you tend to feel better. But you're still sometimes going through life carrying the feeling of like depression and sadness, but you're still okay because you're not resisting it, but like it's still within you. So things feel okay, but sometimes it's just like, I don't know, you feel it. That's how I deal with my emotions and stuff. I'm able to like create space and room for those things, but you still obviously feel it until it goes away, which it will naturally go away and it's beautiful. But I was like, I don't want to feel that at all today, to be honest. Like, I'm not really trying to do that. I knew that today I wanted to be happy. I just wanted to just decide to be happy because I don't want to be sad. Like, it's actually that simple. It's like all the things that I'm worrying about, all the things that are annoying me, focusing on the weather, focusing on whatever it is that I was focusing on that like creates like this feeling of whatever within me. I have a lot of power right now to decide to not let any of these things piss me off, upset me, whatever. And so I decided in that moment, I said, you know what? No, we're not doing this. I need to get up and I need to take back control of my life, okay? Right now, my life is in control, but my awareness and my focus was really feeling like it wasn't in my control. And I said, absolutely not. Yes, it is. And I just want to like say that to anyone who might be feeling like crap. Like, again, you have to be the one to know yourself, whether it's time to like maybe feel like the first option I told you, or maybe it's just like, you know what, I'm done. But like, whatever it's going to be, you got to decide, okay? Take back control. You have so much more power than you think, and sometimes we just forget because we'll just go into this spiral. Now, because I decided that I did not want to have a spiral day, wasn't gonna do it, not interested, I told myself, listen, okay, if you have all day or all morning right now to be spending thinking so much that you create a feeling within you, you need to get busy, okay? You're not busy enough. You are not busy enough, miss. And so that's essentially what I did when I decided how I want my day to go, was to get up and do something. And I really just think that like, if you're in this rut or whatever you're in and you want to make real quick change in your life, I would suggest you do something that's like involves your energy system, but also just like, I don't know, I guess it really depends on what you're doing. But for me, I got up and I went to yoga. Actually before that though, I did decide to do some more studying, which I was like putting off anyways. But these two things were completely opposite of what I was doing and focusing on. So maybe I'll give you an example. Like, say you're ruminating on something when it comes to, I always use relationships just because like everyone at some point goes through them, but like relationships, if you don't want to be thinking and you just want to be happy today or something, let's say you decide to go on a walk, or you decide to go to a workout class, or maybe talk to a friend or whatever, like whatever it is that like gets your energy moving, that's all great. But try your best to like, when you're going on the walk, if you listen to a podcast, like don't listen to anything that's gonna keep you in that mindset. Like, you're literally like, what I'm doing right now and what I kind of did already and what you're doing is you want to shift states, like complete different states. Like when I decided, I'm not doing that today, like that's not the state that I'm gonna be in. It wasn't just one thing I was moving my entire mindset. So, you know, I don't know. I just think that like, if you are in a routine right now of listening to certain music or doing, or like, I don't know, listening to podcasts, YouTube, having conversations with people about the same thing, like you need to switch that as well if you want to really get out of that state. So anything that makes you feel like you don't have your power right now, or that like things are stressing you out or whatever it is, you need to fully detach from that for a second. So for me, it was definitely yoga. And then yoga was actually the time where I was thinking, when we were like laying down on the mat, I think that this is a great time to be filming something, because I want this weekend to go how I want it to go, not where my limiting emotions that are so beautiful and I love them and we always acknowledge them, but like I don't want them to be dictating my entire weekend, which it will and it doesn't need to be. And bringing it back to this loving but a little bit more harsher like big sister energy vibe to myself, but maybe even for you guys, but like to myself, you probably have like a million other things that you could be doing right now than spiraling. Can you go and do them? After I did my yoga, I was like, okay, I have 2 podcast episodes that I could be recording. I was gonna do it, but I wasn't thinking about them. It's like, go to work, okay? Like, go work. Now, sometimes I think like seeing friends can be really helpful as well, especially if you're an introvert and you tend to like, when you're feeling a certain way, you kind of just don't want to see anyone or do anything, sorry. At least that is how I low-key am a lot. But sometimes it is good to kind of, if you don't actually have like work to do, like go out and see somebody, go do something. Again, like you're taking your energy back. We're not going out because we're sad. We're going out because we literally get to. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this makeup, which I'm basically already done. By the way, I do have a video, a spring and summer skin and makeup tip video, which I show you the makeup that I'm doing right now and like skincare stuff. So definitely look out for that because I think I give some good tips in that. So with that said though, I am going to record my podcast episodes. I do not know what I'm doing tonight. Like I asked my friend, so I don't know. I'll just work and then I'll see if the girls are going out or doing anything. This is a thing though, some of these girls be going out so fucking late. Sorry to swear, but not really, because I do swear, but these girls be going out late. So sometimes it's hard for me to like see certain girls, like some of my friends, because they be going out late. We have hot yoga on Sunday. I just got back from yoga. Tomorrow I need a rest because I did legs the day before this. By the way, guys, if you're still following from previous videos that I posted recently, I am still obsessed with ClassPass. I have been going to hot yoga 3 times a week. My body has been looking immaculate without really even trying, because I'm just going because I freaking love it, like mentally, like mental wise, I should say. And it's the most cost efficient, which I think that's why I also like using it a lot. So if you guys want free credits and try it out, definitely use my referral code. It will give you credits because I think it's pretty dope. Okay, I'm gonna put some highlighter on, take this off soon, change into different clothes, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we are done recording. I did 2 episodes, so I've been talking for so freaking long, which I don't normally do, but I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to. So those episodes will be out very soon. Now I am gonna go walk and meet my friend, and we're gonna go for a sunset walk, which is literally perfect. That is exactly what I wanna do right now. And just getting out, moving my body, and not just deciding, like, it's just so crazy. Like this morning, I could have decided that this day was gonna go a lot differently. And I would have made it. I would have spiraled, I would have still been okay, but I just wouldn't have been in a good mood. And that was a decision that I made. So I'm thanking my very early self of today, and I guess just confirming to myself that I was right about what I should have done today, which was just decide to be happy, because you know what, it feels really good to just decide that things are gonna be okay. Like things are gonna be okay. So anyways, let's go. Quick outfit check. This is giving hot girl walk. This top is from Garage, and these pants, they're leggings, are from Buff Bunny. These socks are also from Buff Bunny, which I'm obsessed with. New Balances, I walk in them every single day. And then this sweater is actually from Urban Planet. I recently just got it randomly when I was back at home, and I really like the color, so, and I wanted to zip up. I low-key really want to design my own hoodies. I've talked about that many times on the podcast throughout the year. Well, not that many times, so maybe people don't know, but I am a hoodie girl, but I also like, obviously, like a zip up. So I don't know, but I would never want to come out with something that's like cheap quality and stuff like that. So I would take probably a long time doing it. I guess the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm very particular with hoodies. I want them a certain way, to the point where I'm like, literally just make your own. So let's go. I'm gonna take this, not my new, but my upgraded water bottle. This is the 40 ounce, I believe, from Bottle. I was using the one that was like, I think 24 ounces. I don't know. It was smaller, but now I drink more water now. So I'm gonna bring this. I still have to wear my jacket, but that's fine. And we are off to the races. Happy Saturday morning. It is a nice blue sky day, which is music to my ears. I have been listening to this song for days. This song just makes me feel exactly the way that I want to feel. It is, I don't know, I've always loved Justin Bieber and I've always loved Daniel Caesar. Daniel Caesar is like, he makes love music. If you've never listened to him, please go listen to him, but you probably have heard the song. Anyway, so I've just been playing that on repeat and I have been journaling. I have my incense going. I don't know if you can see it in the back, but I love to put on or light incense, especially in the mornings. I feel like candles are a specific vibe. Candles are for everything showers in the dark because that gives you light and it just, I don't know, it's a vibe. And sometimes I think candles are for like if somebody comes over or if you really want to get your house smelling immaculate, especially after you clean. But an incense will do that as well. Anyways, I don't know. I think that that is more of like a ritual for me when it comes to journaling and anything to do with like spirituality if I want to just calm the senses. So I love that. So anyways, I don't know what I'm doing today. I just messaged my friend, so we're gonna figure something out because I wanna go and do something. But I quickly wanna talk about my journal practice and something that I was journaling this morning. Well, for one, I think when you are wanting to take back your life, your energy, your focus, you wanna just feel better, I think a journal practice is so helpful, at least it is for me, because when I'm journaling, I am writing about my self-concept, I am writing about my goals, my aspirations. This is really just a positive focus journal. And I think sometimes when you feel like your life is out of control or your focus has been on something that is frustrating you, the first thing that you're going to need to do is change your mindset, and writing for me personally helps me with that. So I usually just write out I am statements, whether that's somebody I currently am or somebody that I am becoming or want to be, as if I already am that person. And that really just moves me from one state of I'm a victim, life sucks, or I'm not feeling good today, to absolutely not, I'm a creator, I get what I want, I have a beautiful life, etc. Now, something that I was journaling, I didn't think it was gonna tie into this topic, but it kind of ended up doing that. So that's why I wanna quickly just mention it because I think it could be helpful. So I feel like we've all gone through this, or maybe you're going through this now, especially in your 20s, even earlier, but definitely 20s. I'm 28 and there's still aspects of my life where I'm trying to figure out, you know, my way of doing things, or what I want to do on this earth, or the impact that I want to create, whatever. Where sometimes, and this, I do think this depends on your upbringing, but sometimes you're trying to figure out your path in life and you listen to other people, you see what other people are doing, and you kind of get influenced by them, or you follow in their footsteps. Maybe they are very successful, or maybe they're talking about a certain topic that you really want to talk about, or like the career path that they're taking, you kind of are interested in that, which is all really good things. We all are gonna need some guidance and influence from other people, but I think sometimes you have to be careful, especially if you are, it's not even about being naive, but you might be somebody who has an optimistic mindset, or you're a learner and you wanna take everything in. Sometimes I think what can happen when you're that type of person is you get lost in not having confidence within yourself and making a decision of what's best for your life, and you are out here following other people's footsteps where it's not that you can't, but it's not maybe fully your path, and then you're second guessing what you internally want deep down. Like, this is what's happened to me in my life. It's like, let's say I follow someone else's like path and I go in that direction, and maybe some of it I really like, but some of it I'm not really vibing with and I'm starting to get unhappy. But because I have put this person on a pedestal or put this person's way of doing business, career, a job, like whatever, I tend to find myself staying stuck and holding on to things that are clearly just not meant for me because I have given that person power. And it's not to say that that person or that thing even really took it from me, but I basically gave it to them because I didn't stay with myself on the journey of figuring out what works for me, picking up this thing over here that's like, okay, I like this like topic, or this career path seems cool, but maybe it's not completely for me. Maybe I'll do something adjacent, but maybe not like that. Instead, I'll just drive myself into whatever that person is doing because, you know, maybe I would need guidance at that point or whatever. And that's fine that you do that, but I don't know, I guess I'm just saying this as advice and also a reminder that I have to tell myself is that this is your life, okay? It is no one else's but yours. Your way of doing things, thinking things, the view that you have on life. We all have a lens in which we view the world. You don't need to have the exact same lens as somebody else in order for you to feel like you are doing the right thing, or that you are on the right track, or you're a good person, or whatever. You will have a unique lens that will incorporate someone else's lens over here, some things over here, this, that, but it's gonna be amalgamation. It's gonna be the most perfect, beautiful lens exactly for you. And our inner beings really do know that, we feel that, but we're so afraid to move through life with confidence with that lens because it's like, well, it's not the same as this person over here. Or sometimes, a lot of the times, because we get programmed like this, people over here are like, your lens is not right, my lens is right. The way you do this career path, or make money this way, or have relationships this way, or how they need to be, or the belief system, it's this way over here. That is not the truth. And why is that even not the truth? Even if, let's say, you vibe with someone else's way of doing every single thing and you want to like be them, you guys are different. You're different people experiencing different things. And the reason why I feel like this kind of ties into what I'm talking about today, let's say it's not about you being sad or depressed or something in your life, but maybe you're trying to make a decision in your life, or you're confused or whatever. Like, that can create a feeling of sadness or depressed, or you're feeling lost, or you feel like you have no control. And I find what has helped me is, if I'm ever in that mindset of feeling like things are out of my control, I remind myself, my way is the right way. Other people, even if you put them on a pedestal because, let's say, you respect them, or they are more successful in a way than you because, you know, they've done X, Y, and Z, or they have a really good take, or they have a good mindset. Like, these are like, this could be people, places, things that are actually good for you, this, that. Still, at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that you're wrong or your way needs to be exactly like theirs in order for you to be successful or for you to be worthy of things in your life or anything like that. And honestly, I even think about this when it comes to being a YouTuber or a podcaster. It's beyond sometimes people thinking that it's just not a traditional job. A lot of people think, oh, well, it won't last, or that's not a real job, or you're not making like real impact, or this, that, and the third. And that can get in a lot of people's ways. I know that it does when it comes to people wanting to actually become a YouTuber, a podcaster, or do something on the internet, or whatever, something that's like not necessarily the norm. But just because people think that doesn't actually mean that is the truth of what your life could be or what it even is. A lot of the times people are, even if they are super loving and supportive, they're, again, seeing things through their own lens. But I have found myself in my life sometimes putting people's opinions above mine, or looking at them like they know the answer and I don't. And for many reasons, I've done that because I didn't have that much guidance in my life. When my dad passed away and when he was alive and throughout my life, I looked at him as like, he knew the answer. Like I wasn't able to like make those decisions. He had all the power. He was a very strict father. So whatever he said went, which is not always a bad thing, because first of all, you need parents, you need guidance, you need whatever, but also like, yes, I was younger, so obviously I needed some guidance, and he gave me really good guidance too. It wasn't all just bad, but he had a lot of power, which created that power dynamic in a way of like, oh, like I can't trust myself, I don't know the answer. And then when he passed away, my mom went through addictions, and so I kind of had to grow up really fast and make decisions for myself and guide myself. And in the process of doing that, like, you know, for me, I was still very impressionable. I was a dreamer. I was optimistic, and I still am, and I still love that. And it's a beautiful trait and quality to have. But in that process, sometimes I found myself driving myself into a wall, like thinking that whoever it was I was looking up to knew the answer entirely, like fully. And it's not to say that people I looked up to didn't actually know what they were doing or their way wasn't actually great. It just, I didn't need to be exactly like them to be successful or to love myself. I think the same thing goes when it comes to even body image. Just because this person is getting attention for this thing over here doesn't mean that you won't get attention for who you are. It just might have been, maybe you grew up in a school where that's what it was, or a life that's what it was, but that's not the entirety of life. You will grow, you will evolve, you will find people who will love you for you. You will find a career path that is so unique and beautiful to you. The way that podcasting and even being a YouTuber, but specifically podcasting, is so natural and normal for me, it makes perfect sense why I would be a podcaster. If you didn't know anything about me on the internet, but you knew me in real life before I did any of this, if you knew about podcasting, it makes absolute perfect sense why I would end up being a successful podcaster. Even my therapist actually said that, because we've had many talks about this specific topic, and she was also, because like we talk sometimes about like my birth chart. I don't move through life just being like, oh my god, I can't do anything because like this house isn't here and like I'm a Scorpio and this, that, but it's cool to know some things about yourself. She was saying it's literally it makes so much sense just who you are as a person, that you would be somebody who would be a podcaster, somebody who would write a book, somebody who would be talking about these things in the way that you talk about it. I'm a Scorpio, I have Capricorn in my chart, I also have Aries, I have a lot of things obviously, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, one quickly thing I'll say, this is a little bit dirty in the front, but I did write a book, The Ultimate Glow Up Guide, if you're new here, and I talk about a lot of that. That's why I'm bringing it up right now, about the, you know, thinking that you need to change yourself in order to be loved, in order to feel like you're a part of the pack, in order to feel like you are on the right path. A lot of that is programming, things we picked up, moving through life, just kind of self-hating, being critical. All that stuff is not our truth, and I've had to really unlearn a lot of that. So sometimes it's understanding that you are a very unique person and you get to have what you want in your life, and it's not going to be the exact path as every single other person. It can be very similar if that is what you want, but you're just a different person, and that's totally fine. And stop putting people on pedestals, I guess, because just because someone is doing something and killing it over here doesn't mean that you can't, and doesn't mean that you have to do exactly what they're doing. So anyways, that's my morning rant. I am going to eat something. I drank my coffee before I ate, which I really would like to do a little bit better when it comes to that in the mornings, and eat before I have coffee, which I feel like I've mentioned many times on the podcast, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna do that, and then we will see what we get up to today. Okay, finished eating, and it's 9:30. It's Saturday morning, and I'm gonna watch Reagan's TikToks, all from Coachella. If you don't know who I'm talking about, hold on, let me see. Let's see if you guys have seen her on TikTok before. This is her, if you're wondering. Her TikTok name is RHEG, but she has like multiple accounts. Comment down below if you guys watch her, because I love her. She's just such a cool, different creator. Anyways, she is a huge TikToker that posts a lot of videos. I have not watched her videos even before Coachella because I just haven't been on TikTok. But anyway, she has literally pages of all of her vlogs and everything that she's done. So I kind of just want to sit here and watch them all since I'm doing nothing anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then we will continue on with the day. I don't know what we're doing yet. Update. So my friend is sick, so we're not gonna do anything today. I probably could figure out something else to do with someone else, but I think I'm just gonna use this day kind of like a reset, but a chill, nice reset. Not like a Sunday reset energy where it's like I have to get this done and this, that. I'm just gonna like take my time, light some incense, listen to some music, and not rush, which is sometimes why I like cleaning and doing like an everything shower and things like that on like a Saturday, because I feel like Sunday energy is much different. It's like you're prepping yourself to go into the week. You're not really doing it as a form of, you are doing it in the form of self-love, but I don't know, sometimes it's a different energy. Anyways, not really relevant. I just filled up my Athletic Greens bottle with some liquid IV because I was just craving that. So I'm gonna drink this. I have been wanting to get new bed sheets because I need them. So I think what I'm gonna quickly do is go on a little walk to Winners, see if I can get any bed sheets. I need to get a little water pot for my plants as well. And then I'm gonna come back. I wanna clean my place so that way I can have an everything shower. And I don't know, I love doing my self-care and showering and anything like for myself once my place is clean. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna vlog at Winners because it'll just be like one freaking clip. I will show you if I find anything really good, and then I will obviously film cleaning and whatever else we get up to. I'm not trying to make this a whole entire project day of having to get anything done, but I figured let's just have a slow Saturday. Let's enjoy our time and see where the day takes us. Also, I finished watching Reagan's Coachella vlogs. I freaking love her. She went to not day two, but weekend 2 of Coachella, so right now she's still posting, so there's a few more vlogs that I'll probably watch like tomorrow. But I have not spent a second like sitting in bed watching TikToks because quite frankly I try not to, because I feel like you'll just go into a spiral of watching things for hours, and I just don't like consuming a lot of content like that. But what I do like doing is binge watching like one of my favorite creators on that app, which is very rare. I don't really watch a lot of creators on there, but she's somebody that I do watch and she posts a lot of videos, so it's perfect. I can just like binge watch them. Anyways, so that's what I did. Let's go have a good day. Okay, we are back. And I decided to get a latte for no other reason other than a voice inside my head just took over my body and I just had to get a latte. Not needed, but it is really good from Moss Moss. So I went to Winners. I got some just like regular ass white sheets. I love a good white set. I was considering getting a set that was kind of like this color, but I want to replace my duvet cover and I don't know what color that I'm going with yet. So I didn't want to get like a blue toned or a baby blue and then come to find out that I'm getting a duvet cover that's a different color and doesn't match. So I just stuck with white because you can't really go wrong. So I'm gonna wash those and put them on. I'm gonna literally wish that I did this 10 times sooner. I already know when I put these on tonight, but I definitely needed them. I also got some Lindor chocolates. Did I need them? No, I did not need them at all. And then I went to the dollar store. I got some paper towel, which I don't usually get from there, but they do sell these for way more at the grocery store, so I figured I might as well get them there. I ended up getting gloves because I don't know why I don't have gloves considering I wear nails. Like right now I have press-on nails, and actually I'm just gonna take them off. I was gonna put on new ones tonight, but I'm going out next weekend for my friend's birthday and I'm gonna be filming how to balance like social life plus wellness because I feel like I do a good job at that. So I'm just gonna take them off and then put on new ones just to have like a break for a second. But these press-on nails, okay, I worked with Impress Beauty. That's these press-on nails. They're available at like Shoppers, probably other places as well. I worked with them on Instagram. Here's a close-up of them. These have been on my hands for now a solid 2 weeks, like a solid 14 days, and they will still honestly probably stay on for a long time, but I am seeing that my nails are actually growing a lot and I kind of just want to replace them, but they're not even gross. None of them ever even came off, like slipped off or anything like that. I cannot believe how good these nails are. And these don't have glue. They're just press-on nails, which is amazing because doing press-on nails at home, when you have the glue, it's so annoying, it's so messy, they never stay. I cannot believe I've cleaned in these, I have done my hair in these, I have been in 100 million thousand showers in these. I cannot believe that they've stayed on this long. So anyways, I'm gonna put them on again, but I'm gonna do that next week. And also, so many people have complimented me on these nails, so many people in real life. And there's so many of you guys who say you love these nails and or you got them when I posted them on Instagram. So just shout out to Impress Nails because I'm telling you, like, these nails are good. But anyways, the reason why I got these is because I would like to protect my nails because I might as well if I can, but also, especially when I am cleaning my bath, which I'm gonna be doing. Essentially, I need to clean my bathroom today. My living room space and everything, it's like pretty clean. I want to wash out my dishwasher, like clean it a little bit. But other than that, it's more so my washroom, especially because I want to have an everything shower. But I use like Comet on my bath and it's not good for your skin. And it's definitely not good if you put it on, and like not put it on, but if you get it on your clothes, like do not get it on your clothes or it will literally eat it away. My mom used to always tell me, it's just gonna eat your skin away, because it essentially does. So anyways, I really should be wearing gloves, and on top of that, my nails. So anytime that I have just put on nails or anything like that, I can just use gloves to clean. I got a specific scrubby for the bathtub and the toilet just because you don't want to use the same one as you do for dishes. I never do, but because I didn't have one for the bathtub, usually I would just like use some sort of cloth, and I don't like using it. So anyways, I got a new one of these, which will be specific for certain cleaning products. I got this dishwasher cleaner. Like I said, I'm just gonna put it in my dishwasher and clean it. I don't actually use my dishwasher, but what I do is I wash my dishes and I put them in my dishwasher to dry, and I just keep it open. That is a hack if you live in a condo, because I used to always put it on my counter, but because I do my dishes basically every day, they were always on the counter, so I barely had counter space. And I never thought about using that as a place just to dry them, just to sit, because I thought, oh, well, I don't use it. Anyways, I use it now, but it will get a little bit dirty and I don't know, stuff will like fall into it. So I'm gonna be putting that in, seeing if that works. I got some gum and I got a watering can, like I said. My friend Rachel, which is also my somatic therapist, she's not really my somatic therapist anymore, but the girl that I was with last night, I call her like my cosmic mom because she's a lot older than me and she's obviously like very wise. But she was telling me how what I should do when I'm watering my plants is to fill up a watering can with like the tap water, which is fine, but the tap water, yes, it is filtered out, but it has still some chemicals in it, even though the city will tell you that it's clean enough water to drink, but I think we all kind of know to try and filter our water. I do that with my watering system and it has like minerals I get add back in and it takes out fluoride, but this is okay, like I'll drink it, it's fine. I don't think that I'm gonna die. But she said, put the tap water in here and let it sit for like 24 hours. And she said if I let it sit, that I guess like the air and whatever's in the air basically kind of breaks down some of the chemicals that are in tap water, and it's just healthier for your plants. And also I got some plant food that I'm gonna add a few drops into this, and then I'm going to feed my plants because I need to make sure that I am not killing my plants. I've done really, really good since I got them at the end of the summer, and I just want to be better and I want more, but I need to learn how to take care of them. Because in theory, it's like easy, you just water plants, but it's not actually, it's simple, but it's a little bit of a learning curve. So anyways, that's why I got this. I got some fluid for the drains anytime that my hair gets caught into it, or for whatever reason, sometimes like a little bit of oil will get down in my drain, and yeah. And then I got a new shower curtain. This is the best when you are cleaning your bathroom. Obviously you don't need to get one like every single time you clean because you probably clean very often, but when you're doing like a deep clean, especially for your house, what I like to do sometimes is like go to the dollar store or go to a place where I need like cleaning stuff, and I'll renew some of the things that I need, and one of them being a shower curtain. It changes the entire game. I feel like sometimes you don't realize how dirty your shower curtain is until you realize that you need to clean your bathroom, and it's like, oh, this is like not as white and clean, and then when you change it, it changes the game. So anyways, I got that. Then I got some more garbage bags, and that is it. So I'm gonna tackle some cleaning, and I'll see how many clips I can get, and then we'll go from there.
Say my God, I wanna be in that scene. Damn right, she wanna be in that scene. She had a video tryna be in that scene.
Okay, it is almost 4 o'clock, which is way later than the time that I set, but I was listening to music and I had multiple dance parties, and also I did do more than I thought I was going to, so I'm totally fine with it. I'll quickly show you everything that I did. So of course we have the bathtub, which is spick and span, and I like a good bath too, so I like to make sure that my bathtub is actually nice and clean majority of the time. And then of course I have the new shower curtain behind that. There's this little mark here that I do need to wash this because I think it can go in the wash, but I'm not gonna do it right now. It's not a big deal. I cleaned my toilet. I didn't record that because, I mean, it's my toilet. This still looks like there's a million things, and quite frankly, there is, but I did take away the things that I don't use. So this is like my current skin. This is like body over here, and then skin over here, stuff for my teeth.
my jewelry, everything like that. This is out right now just because I want to use it on my nose, but everything is spick and span. I also washed my mirror. I also did the floors, and the mats are just drying right now. I did clean up this area a little bit. I want to get rid of this mat when it's a little bit nicer out, and I do need to clean my winter boots that I wore all winter so I can store them away and put that away. So that's how it's gonna look for now. Mats are currently drying. This is my podcasting like studio room. This is basically always clean, although it looks like there's a lot of clutter. There's a few things down here, but whatever. Everything is clean how I like it. Water station over here is nice and clean. And then the kitchen, which I actually ended up like wiping all of my cupboards because they needed to be wiped down. So I did my best to clean all of those so everything is nice and spick and span. Tidied up my makeup area. I vacuumed the floors and even my carpet here. I have some of my books over here and stuff for a brand deal. I don't really have to do much with my living room because it is pretty minimal. So I love how my living room turned out though. Like I do really need to get a TV stand. Like this is my old coffee table, and I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you always see this book holding up its entire life. I've had this forever. I just am so, I don't know, I take my time with getting pieces in my apartment, but it would really tie in the apartment if I did have a TV stand, but whatever, we'll figure it out. I moved my plant over here because it needs to be out of direct sunlight, so that's why it's there. It's usually beside my mirror. Also, it's such a weird day today because it keeps getting like cloudy out and then not. I do need to wash my windows, like my balcony windows, but I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit warmer out. And then I just wiped off my side tables. So these are my new sheets. I washed them. They feel so great. I cannot wait to get into bed. And I'm currently washing like my duvet cover. So that's why this is all down here. So my room is technically like not done. I was gonna do a big like self-care night, like do an everything shower and then also do my eyebrows and exfoliate and everything. But I wanna actually do that on Thursday, because I'm going to be preparing myself going into a weekend of most likely socializing a lot. So I think I'm just going to leave it because I did spend so much time cleaning and I just feel like sometimes it's too much. I just want to chill. So I am still going to go in the shower though because I need to do my hair. My hair has like that gel still kind of in it. So I think what I'm going to do is just obviously shampoo my hair. I'm gonna use a deep conditioner. Right now I'm using Love Your Curls deep conditioner. It's working nice for my hair, and I'll keep that in overnight, and then tomorrow night I'll probably do a hot oil treatment. I've been doing that recently. I'll do a little bit of skincare, like I want to do this blackhead thing, and then I will update you guys when I am done. Okay, just got out of the shower. Just wanted to show you guys 2 or actually 3 things that I am obsessed with and I use honestly all the time, but definitely when I do my everything shower. There's a few other things, but I use the Youth to the People body scrub, which I use this usually when I have a really sweaty either yoga day or leg day. And I just want to make sure that my skin is like not breaking out from sweat, because my skin will do that easily if I don't take a shower like right away, if I've sweat a lot. Like some workouts doesn't really matter. And then obviously just like my everything shower, but mainly just for what I told you. And in terms of exfoliating, I actually like to use Bush Bomb's ingrown hair exfoliating scrub. I have said this before, and first of all, I'm on the second flavor, or not flavor, but scent, sorry, oh my god, scent that they sent me, and I like this one even more than the blue one. It smells so good. It's called Sweet Escape. It smells sweet. Sorry, I just want to take the lid off. I have a little bit of liquid in here, but it's like a scrub, obviously. It exfoliates your skin, yes, but when you rinse it off, your skin feels like you just put oil on it. And I shave right after it, which is wild because usually like you need some sort of soap or something, like, I don't know, but they actually have your armpits leaving like oiled enough to be able to shave. Now sometimes for my girl down there, it literally just depends on like how long it's been. I will add sometimes just a little bit of soap just in case. Like I just obviously want everything to be very exfoliated, and I use the proper razor, but even then, like most of the times I don't even need it down there. So anyways, love this scrub, and I always exfoliate my skin before I shave. I won't shave unless I use an exfoliator, like even this too though. And then I use their ingrown hair oil when I come out of the shower on my armpits, on my bikini line, and sometimes my legs, but I don't really need it on my legs. Okay, I put the duvet on. It looks so horrible right now. I don't even know why I'm showing you guys because this is the weakest bed I've ever seen. Like, look at the way that I did this, okay? Pillows not even. You can see over here, what the heck? Okay, whatever. I'll fix it later, but I just wanted to put it on my bed. But I will say, I need to buy a new duvet cover like ASAP. It has been too long. I was thinking about this when I put it on my bed. I'm like, this is too old. You are done. And when I have my like white sheets now, like they're really white, and this, it doesn't look good anymore. So I need to go online and look for one. I don't know. This is what I do though. When I need something new, I'll be so indecisive of what to get next. If it's like a duvet cover or anything like decor wise usually, and you're gonna have it for a long time. So I get indecisive and then I keep pushing it off because I can't make a decision. Because right now I'm thinking, okay, so what's the next color? Am I gonna stay with blue? But then I'm like, I should change it up, but then I don't know what to change it up with because I don't have an idea necessarily of like what my room really is because I just don't really have too much of a vibe. So then I'm like, okay, I won't buy it until I figure that out, which will be never. It will literally be never. So yeah, that's the same thing that happened with my TV stand. And I don't know why my skin is red here because I didn't pop anything. I did here though, because it was like, definitely I could do it. But I did put on Dr. Dennis Gross, frick, I forget what it's called. It is a BHA solution for breakouts. I feel like my skin is getting a lot better since when I used a retinol. And I actually have a video coming out about like skin and makeup tips for spring and summer, like glowy ones to make you look like whatever. I give you all of my tips when it comes to skincare and like how I get my skin certain ways because a lot of people will ask. But one thing I did say is that usually my skin will go through a transition period when it's like end of summer, fall time into winter, and then springtime into summer is when my skin will do something usually. But I don't think it really helped that I was using a retinol as well, which is literally fine because my skin is basically back to normal. And my skin is always better in the summertime, which I feel like everything is better in the summertime. Like I know that I don't want to live for summer, but one thing about me is I live for summer. I literally just can't help it. It's like in my bones. It's ingrained in me since the Tumblr days. And honestly, like the toxic days of when I used to only live for summer and always thought that I was gonna be like, lose weight or be fit for summer. And so I would try my entire winter to like hate myself into changing, and then it would never really happen. And then I would just say, oh, next summer. Like every summer was kind of like a low-key disappointment because I was like, oh, I don't have the body that I said that I was gonna have last year on my vision board. I did that every summer for like ever. I don't know, I think after 25, I really started to stop waiting, like just stop looking at my body like that. And I'm obviously going on a rant right now. I specifically remember always feeling really insecure when I would either go out into the nightlife because everyone's bodies were like perfect. Well, not everyone's, but like in my mind, there are certain people and I just wanted to be them, whatever. Just wanted to be happy in my own body as well. And I wasn't happy because I told myself, well, you don't look like them, so you can't be happy in your body. And also, I would always feel that when I would go to festivals or concerts. But I got so sick and tired of feeling insecure when I would go out in life because I kept telling myself like, oh, I don't have the body yet, or, you know, just not accepting my body. I was just so tired of being insecure. So I spent a few years just being okay with my body. It wasn't that I was looking at my body as the most perfect thing. I just learned that it was more peaceful to at least start to accept my body for what it is so that I don't have this hyper obsession or focus, and to stop focusing on body image to begin with. I stopped comparing myself so much because I just decided that it's fine. It's okay that you have the body that you have right now. You don't need to look like that person over there. Like you actually don't. You can,
you can try it and you can whatever, and it will happen when it happens, if it happens. But right now, that's not even important. It's literally not even important. And you're the one putting so much focus on it. So anyways, over the years, I lessened that completely. And in turn, what happened when I accepted my body more and just loved myself through the process of growing and growing up, I got the dream body without even trying the way that I did before. And I don't mean I don't work out, but oh my God, it's so different the way that I work out, and just like how easy it is, how normal it is, but also how my body has changed. My relationship with food completely changed. And it's not to say that you have to change your mindset and accept yourself and love yourself in order to physically change, or maybe for a little bit, like feel good about your body, but don't you want to internally feel good all the time? And I think I see this a lot where, and I have been a victim to this too, so you can add me in this category, but like I still see it a lot where women or girls, whatever, will go out and they are just clearly like always been like physically beautiful, or they have worked on themselves, whether it was like fake or not fake, whatever. They've just spent so much time appearance-wise, which is so fine. It is so fine. I love the girls that I know that actually care about their appearance, because I think they actually have like a lot in terms of their mind and how they are as people. Like, it's not just their looks. I think they're stunning, but also like, anyways, whatever. They're just like it girls. I love that. I love the trendy girl. I love that. But there are a lot of girls though that are also like that on the outside, but inside they're still very, very insecure. And so I saw that a lot. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to, you know, when I glow up and, you know, become the person that I want, I don't want to be looking amazing and hating myself and second guessing it and whatever. And it's not to say you have to be perfect, but some of the most insecure people I have met for sure on the outside, standard society, standards, beauty, standard whatever, societies, whatever, would say, you know, like there's not really a reason for you to be that insecure, right? It's almost like, damn, should I be more insecure because you are like, anyways, whatever. So I have come a long way, and I guess I'm talking about this too because I feel like a lot of you guys ask me, and I just want to reiterate, it's not that I don't care about looks or think that people should never change. Like, it's a natural thing even if you didn't really want to. Like, we always are wanting to change, and I don't even just mean physically. But yeah, we care about what we look like, and that's fine. But I think just creating more peace within yourself on that journey of wherever it is you're gonna go is, in my personal opinion, the best way to be. And when you start doing that, your glow up and the way you want to present in the world or move in the world sometimes changes. Maybe it doesn't. Like, there's things that still have not changed for me in terms of like aspirations, whether it's physical, mental, lifestyle, whatever, but a lot of things have, because I put less emphasis on them, I guess. And the more that I accept myself, I'm kind of like, I don't need to change this thing, or I don't need to change that thing the way that I used to think. This was a very chatty vlog. I thought it was gonna be like more B-roll stuff, but honestly, like, I wasn't doing anything really. I wasn't even planning on filming, but I feel like it's a good enough video, and I would keep recording, but tomorrow is gonna be yoga. I'm going to yoga in the morning at, yes, the morning. It's late for me in the morning, but 10 a.m. Bikram yoga, hot yoga, and then I'm gonna come back, shower, go grocery shopping, make some food, and edit this video. Like, just do some sort of work, and then probably like go for a walk or two. And that's really it. I won't need to clean. So I don't really feel like recording, only because I think I already mentioned this, but next vlog, I wanna talk about how I balance wellness and going out or like socializing. And I think I'm gonna do my hair as well. So it'll be less advice and more what I'm doing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you liked about this video and what you wanna see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.